I am a fan. I do understand people's perspective of he can be a little harsh. Sometimes I see a little bit. I get it. However, listen, man. Honesty is the best policy for me. A lot of women that call that show, or a lot of women in general, need that reality check. They live in this bubble where it's like,
Yo, please tell me you got something like that. Please tell me you got something like that. I don't want to make it hot. Please tell me you got something like that. Oh, whip us up. Please tell me you got something like that over here, bro. Please, bro. You hot that.
Whip?
It's a smack sound. Technically, it's a smack sound.
The smack
that
sound.
Shit is hilarious, bro.
Yo, yeah, nah. That nah.
Out of nowhere.
That's a Kevin Samuels exclusive. That shit, because he get quiet because he's frustrated and he just hit that shit and I'm like, yo. Anyway, like I said, man, he gives a lot of women that need reality checks. He gives it to them straight. They need to hear it like that because they live in some sort of bubble. Because half of the shit that I be hearing coming out these women, I'll be like, what? What are you talking about right now?
Believe it.
Craziness. So we came across this video, and we're gonna play it real quick because we want you guys to be part of the conversation. We could either listen to it straight through, or we could pause at certain key points. Y'all can let me know if there's a point that y'all want to address. But she was pretty much pissing me off a little bit. Not pissing me off like it, but like it just. I'll let y'all. Let's get into it.
Well, the thing is,
Kevin Samuels is a man. Every woman that speak to him, we putting them ourselves in our body and like, this is what we be talking about women.
Yeah.
They don't even let you talk.
Yeah.
So as she's doing that, you're like, but you can't do that with your chick. Yeah. That's what it is with all men.
Yeah.
You be like, yo, yes, what they do? Yeah. They don't let you finish. Then you prove a point. Ma'am, no, that's not what I said. No, you didn't know. No, that's not what I said. And it's like, this is what they do. Yeah. So when you watch them, it's like a football, basketball game to us. We like, nigga.
Yeah, fact.
But now go ahead.
On film. We got you on tape this time.
On tape.
But yeah, let's play this shit.
You have on the topic for me. What did I get wrong?
You really didn't get anything wrong. I just wanted an honest opinion. Like, okay. So I'm in my 30s. I just got separated with my husband because he didn't want to move up in like income wise. He's 42 and he wanted to stay working, and I wanted to push him. Like, I would do his resume. I will push him. I'll be his cheerleader. Then after a while,
you ain't even know this subject tonight, are you? You just calling in and asking me what you want to ask.
I just want an opinion. I really do.
Well, you could have booked a one-on-one advice session. You paid me for it. Why didn't you do that?
I did. I went online, and the only one I saw was like 400, right?
That's what my advice costs.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. You don't think what? What do you think?
No, I think your time is precious. You're right.
Yo.
I listen to YouTube a lot while I'm driving to work, and I didn't know.
Yeah, but you just said you went to my website and you saw it and you said, "Oh, I ain't paying that. I'll just wait to get the show. I'll call in and ask." Okay.
No.
I thought. Go ahead. No. I got time. Go ahead. You divorced your husband?
I got time.
I'm separating now because I was pushing him. By him, none. I only have one.
Okay, but none by him. So he's a stepfather to your child?
Yeah, but he.
Yo, pause that. Pause that. This is where it get finicky, people.
Yeah.
Bruh. So you finna tell me you divorced a man who done played a stepfather to your kid? And you admitted the father to that kid is a loser? So that means you understand your premise. You understand how lucky of a situation that you're in. How dare you leave that man and say that he don't have motivation when the father to the kid of yours who's going to be in your life for the rest of your life and your kid's life is a loser. Like, so, but you deserve more after you caught luck. Like, some women don't get that luck. Some women they're literally with their kid and they try to make it work.
Right.
Literally. No guy comes around to save or play stepfathers to play. Because I ain't really trying to deal with this kid or be the father to this kid.
We take a lot of slack, bro. We take a lot of slack, and I always say this. Maybe I don't have the statistics, I don't have the numbers, but men step up when that kid is in ours. We're not so hooked up on that, and I hear plenty of women in the workplace, wherever I am. I can't date a man with kids. I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, for me, like, I don't know. But when she called in, she already threw me off. Like, I separated for him because he just wanted to keep working. What? I was pushing him. I looked at his resume. Okay, but he's working. So fine, I get it. You want him to be a boss. This is the era of entrepreneur, boss. Go out there and try your nick at it. But it's not just wherever. Like, you got to think about shit like that. He's working, and then to put on top of that, he married you. It's not an easy task. Because it's not an easy task, especially I don't like me to marry a woman and she already has a child. I'm not saying I won't do it, but it's a tougher decision when the woman is just by herself. It's a tougher decision. It's like, I got to deal with this dude. Is he cool? Is he someone that's gonna be knocking on the door every day, talking about get out my crib? Is he? You don't
be fighting you for dominance in a way.
Yeah, like, and this is my thing. Like, women don't sit there and be like, well, I don't want to deal with a guy with kids because they're baby mamas. What do you think your baby daddies do? They're more dangerous. You do understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to deal with some gangbanger that's coming out of jail and he mad because I'm with his baby mama. Come on, bro. Like, it's the same shit. So, she's already annoying me, but we're gonna continue. Do you have any call outs for her because she's on a fucking roll right now? Just don't appreciate shit, bro. I don't get it.
One last thing before you press play. So, married her, with the child, and
he's working.
Not only that,
he's working.
He's working, but she has student loan debt.
Oh, boy.
Right? Okay, 80 plus. Now, let's continue.
Let's get into it. Y'all gonna find out what he's talking about.
I didn't pay anything. I never.
No. If you're gonna do this, we're gonna do it my way.
My way.
He's a stepfather of your child, and you divorced him. Where'd you go to college?
I got my master's from National.
A master's.
Yeah.
Who asked you that?
But I'm working as a nurse now, but I switched careers later because I wanted to make more money for my daughter.
What did you do before you were a nurse?
I was a social worker.
Can you pause that for a quick second?
Yes, I don't mind. Break it down.
Masters. So she got her master's, right? Then after becoming having a master's, giving birth to a kid, the master's is not enough? You're not making enough money with the master's?
No.
So you got to become a nurse to support the kid.
Yep. That's why I keep telling people, stop throwing that diploma shit in people's faces. That shit means
I just want to make it clear.
It means nothing.
Say that one more time.
It means nothing.
One more time.
It doesn't. It's a great accomplishment. I don't take away from it. To achieve that is a beautiful thing. I get it. No knock to it. But for you to try to belittle other people because you have that paper and they don't, that's always a dub for me.
You always hear that around the country, around the world, or not around the world, around America, where it's like people got their degree but they can't find a job or they don't get the same pay and all that stuff. And also I find it ridiculous, like certain workplaces requires you to have a certain like or bachelor's degree, but
for $14 an hour. For $15, kiss my ass.
And at the same time, it's like the whatever degree that you get doesn't even have to do with anything with the job. So it's like, why does it matter that I have this master's degree? Like, what, you just want me to read more or something like that? You feel me?
A stipulation to keep people out of the game.
Yeah.
But this is she's displaying so much of toxic women. He asked you what college you went to. Oh, I have my master's in. I didn't ask you what level of a degree you have. She's already in defensive mode to be like, I know where he's going with this, but let me he didn't ask you what diploma you have, what field it's in. He just said what college you went to. Oh, I have a master's in. Shut up. But we'll continue with that.
I got one more thing.
What's up?
Ladies, when it comes to this type of stuff, all I can say to you is put your dick away, right? You and your fucking masculine energy with that shit. Y'all always, you know what? I'll get back to that later. Continue.
Remember the high value men avoid these women. So what's the problem? What's the question? You stepped away, you divorced your husband, or separated because he just wasn't motivated enough for you and your child. So what's the
right? Yeah, and I feel like I think I'm a solid 7,
so
maybe 8.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm pretty tall, like 5'6".
What dress size do you wear?
I wear size 11.
Bruh.
How much did you weigh?
Last time I checked, it was like 145, 150.
Yo, can you pause it right quick? Dude, I'm not a professional, but she's fucking lying. How do you wear a size 11 dress? A size 11 at 5'6", and you weigh 144, homie? 150? You lying?
You lying?
Yeah.
Size 11 though. Size 11?
Yeah.
If you in the fashion world, right? I've worked in luxury fashion. Dress size 11 doesn't exist. It goes up by 2.
Special stores, brother.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. If you got to go up.
There we go. No, hold
11.
on. Wait, what did you say? No, what did you say? What was the last thing you said? The numbers you said?
What, the 14?
Wait, you said the numbers don't go 11, 10,
go on.
12. Please press play.
They go by 2.
Please press play.
She's wilding. She's defensive. It's already a defense. She's already preparing.
Nigga, please press play.
He didn't ask
your
her
point
nothing.
about to get proved
She
right
said,
now.
She said I'm a 7. He didn't ask you anything.
There's no 7s that exist because every woman think they're 7. Go ahead.
Serious?
No.
I'm serious.
Excuse me. Okay. I'm an image consultant.
Here's his point proven.
I understand the male-female sizing down to the science. It cannot be a size. You said 5'6"?
Yeah, like
And
5'6".
size 11?
Yes.
So it's either a 10 or a 12. So you're close to a 12.
Ding, 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 ding.
There's no way you could be.
I fluctuate a lot because, like, during the summer.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
Please press pause. Please. I'm sorry.
No.
Yo, did this woman just say she fluctuates? I've never heard somebody say you put on weight, homie.
Yeah, that's it. I would have respected it more if she would have said. If she would have said it depends on the brand. If you're gonna lie, because there's certain brands that cut their clothes different. If you're gonna lie, you would have just said, hey, depending on what brand I wear, the clothes are cut. Then I would have said, all right, I understand. Your weight don't fluctuate. Like, no one weight fluctuates, dress sizes.
You either have a hard time gaining weight or you have a hard time losing weight.
Yeah, I am so happy you just said that.
But she's just being defensive. He's not what the answer she's giving is not the question he asked. She's giving answers to other things. She's like I'll let this continue.
When's the last time you weighed yourself?
About almost a year. So.
Son.
Exactly. Overweight women don't weigh themselves.
But I'm not overweight. I really
come. Can you hear me speaking?
Yes, I can.
That means if you talking over me, you're doing it on purpose. What is it you want to know from me?
I really just wanted a real honest opinion. That's all I wanted to know. An honest opinion, because you can't go to a lot of men and ask
honest opinion about
their
what?
opinion to me. my situation? Am I being too harsh? Am I living?
I think you better go back to your husband, because if this is the way you talk to men, you lucky you had a man deal with you in the first place. Where's the child's father?
He's around.
Where's the child's father?
He's in their life. He
Where's
lives in this.
father?
He lives in the same town as her, which is outside of Chicago.
Where's the child?
She lives with me.
So where's the child's father? In Chicago?
Yes.
What does he do for a
living? He's a loser. He drives. He drives Uber.
What? All right. First of all, I'ma pause that. Y'all don't even gotta. Hold on. You're calling him. I get it. He's a loser. If you're saying he's a loser because he doesn't take care of his child or whatever, great. I'm with you. You call him a loser because he does Uber?
His job preference.
I don't understand. This is the era where it's like you need to be in some sort of specific position at work, a specific title, a specific pay raise. He's working. He's an Uber driver. What's wrong with an Uber driver? I'm sorry, when Uber first dropped, how many people with jobs was trying to still do Uber on the side? How many people went and got cars on deliberately to be an Uber driver?
Right.
I drive for Lyft, bro. When I was first on it, I was so in love. I couldn't stop. The easy money coming in, and I was doing it part-time. The dudes that be out there 8 hours, they bringing in bread, especially in like New York in the city.
That's a fact.
Come on, that don't make you a loser. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, you should
try again.
You shouldn't be little like he's trying, I guess. I don't know if he's trying, but like, you know, he got something going on. And Uber, like when you hustle right, you make money. You actually make money in that. Like I've seen people, I have friends that like show me like, yeah, look how much I made. Like they make $1,000. I don't even know how they do it. I do the Uber Eats, but I do it really part time more now.
Yeah.
But, you know, even when I was free, I was like, yo, how the hell? Like they begin and they put me on to like tell me what to do, how to go about
depending on
it.
what time, certain neighborhoods. Once you do it long enough, you know where to go. You know what to do.
Also, Uber, you know, like you're your own. What's the sole prior? What's the damn word? I'm forgetting.
Sole proprietor.
Yeah, thank you.
You're independent contractor. You have no boss. That's what I loved about it so much. I even contemplated quitting. Like, yo, if I quit my job, I could work the hours that I want to work. I don't have to deal with nobody. I'm listening to my music. When I want to take a lunch, I just take a lunch. If I want to go home and just take a nap real quick, and then I can come back later and continue.
Right.
Yo, I'm in the house. I'm playing the game on my TV. I'm fucking bored. Let me go out and do. I used to literally be out there like 1, 2 in the morning because I'm bored. I'm up anyway. Why not earn some money? So and you get to see. I was seeing different neighborhoods, meeting different people, which gives you networking opportunities.
Right.
You don't know who the fuck is getting in the back of that car, especially depending on what neighborhood you're in. She sounds fucking stupid. If she would have said he was a loser because he doesn't take care of the child, fine. You can't say he's a loser. He drives Uber.
And on top of that, in addition to that, like, you know, your tax are right also different. Like you could claim a lot of stuff because you do this and you're the sole proprietor. Yeah.
Sole proprietor.
Sole proprietor. I don't know why I keep stumbling over that word.
No, what it is your brain is thinking faster than your mouth can move. And
that is a fact.
That's the only reason why. Once you slow it down, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it.
Right.
I used to stutter, so that's why.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, brother.
Wait, how long is that shit?
We got it's 13. We have 5 minutes.
Oh, so. No. Okay.
We got plenty of time to dissect this.
Yeah,
and
because
then
I
you
had her
decided to
young.
separate from the guy who was brave enough to be the stepfather. What does he do?
He's a janitor. He works very hard. He's a good guy.
No, but you separated from the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
right, and okay.
Captain, I'm trying to tell you for real.
No. All right. So you're 31 years old. How old is your child?
She just turned 12 in July.
So you got pregnant at 18 or 19.
Yeah.
All right.
I got pregnant young.
So you honestly think you're the shit?
No, I don't think
I'm the shit. You have a master's
degree
and a 12-year-old kid, a nurse who had a baby by a loser who drives
right.
And you had the nerve to get rid of a hard-working man
For what? You think there's gonna be a better one out there for you?
No, Kevin, I really,
Okay,
I
then what?
think, I don't know if I
I'm trying to
explained it
understand
right.
that okay, I asked this question, ma'am. Don't get upset, but listen. Is life easier with 2 incomes or 1?
It's easier with 2 incomes.
So why did you get rid of 1? Because did you think you were gonna go find somebody with another?
Yep.
What I wanted, yeah, ultimately,
No.
yes.
You won't. Let me tell you why. Because the way just hearing what I've heard, man, you had a baby by a loser.
Yeah, I did.
Then what man who's winning wants you?
But I think if you, like, I'm really sweet. I think I'm pretty attractive.
I don't care.
I think I'm pretty attractive.
I don't care. See, that's the thing. You think that matters, and it doesn't. What matters is you let a loser impregnate you. You have a loser's child. Then when you actually had a man who was character enough to marry you, yes, he married you, right?
Yes.
Then to be a stepfather to their child, did he want children?
He did, but he wasn't
children?
financially
Did he
able.
want children?
Yes.
Answer my question the way I asked you.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you infertile?
No.
So he wanted children, but you wouldn't have a child with him.
No, I didn't.
Right. So he had to take care of.
Did she say how long they married for? Oh.
It's getting there, and that's why I won't address that. I'm sorry. I'm a stepfather to your child. That is perfectly fine. I love your child. That is my child now. But we can't have a baby? Why? I'm sorry. That shit is the other part that you asked. Hold on to that because it's coming. But that for me, it's like you dumped him because you felt you wanted to get something better. This is what it goes. Like I said, this fucking era has so many women brain twisted to where it's like you have these fucking high expectations for a male. Like a male needs to be up here to be doing this, but you're all the way down here. We're fine with you being down there. This is what annoys me. What the fuck is wrong with building something together? I'm sorry. I need to really... What is wrong with that? Like, you can't just come up together?
I would say like it's more of like a lazy relationship. You want to jump on a boat where someone's already up top and you just be catered to, taken care of, pampered, whatever word that you want to phrase it as. But
okay,
building together is a really good thing.
I believe that females are not really prone for building together because it's kind of like in their nature, because it's the way society has like made things, and also it's the way that they play on things. They're born into always being offered shit. Everybody can offer them things right now. My wife can sit here and go, "Hey, listen, could you go outside and go grab me a pen?" I'm gonna go do that. I can guarantee you right now, she makes a post that, "Hey, I need someone right now to go grab me a pen in a particular type of picture." I guarantee you, half the guys on either whether they did or not, they would offer to do so. Mm-hmm. All right. If we flip that situation around and I ask her to do the same thing for me, "Hey, could you pick that thing up?" And she goes, "No, you fucking pick it up." I can't post that my wife didn't pick it up and females go, "Ooh, I should come pick it up."
You gonna look like
they literally don't say nothing. Yes, but that's gonna be a post that's ignored. They're gonna be like, "Oh, haha, that's funny." No one's gonna pay attention to it. It's a total different dynamic. Women understand that and they move on that. Doesn't matter who the woman is. Does not matter who the woman is. Every woman on this planet makes the independence. They see it through the lens of their attraction. So this is them. Man. Okay, that's a regular guy. Money. Oh, guy, he has a future. He actually has something. He has substance. Okay, so they flip that attraction, inject it inside of themselves and go, "You're supposed to want me. I run my own company. I can do this all on my own." And you think I want that? Look how much more you're talking, the more you own. Yeah. Why are you so aggressive? The more you do. Why are you doing that? You seem to be acting out your attraction. This is masculine energy that you're showcasing right now. Now, you can work. There's many women who are partners to their man, and they're not masculine about it. They're feminine about the situation.
Yeah.
I'll take care of my situation. He can do what he needs to do. I have my little money. I'll make sure I have my stuff here.
He's working. He's bringing money home. He's paying bills with you. It's not like
they're not gonna argue though. It's those particular females, masters, and they argue with you. This is why Kevin Samuels he's needed.
And I agree with you, man. Society really did something to where I understand wanting more. I'm not telling you date a bum. I understand where, but if he's doing something and you see the ambition and you see his potential, just because he's here now doesn't mean he'll always be here. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I appreciate when I hear these stories like, yo, she left him for dead and then he became great and now she got to take this L. Those stories to me is like, yes, because it what's that movie? Tyler Perry did a movie with Taraji P. Henson where she found that boy. What movie was it?
Acrimony.
Yes, I seen that movie, but she wasn't bad. I respect her because she was riding for years.
Never believed.
Riding for years. Even if she at first she did believe in a dream, but she was like, all right, you ODing.
Yeah, she did.
But she was taking out second mortgages on a home that was already paid. She was supporting the goal. Even if she stopped believing in it herself, she was like, damn, he's pushing, let me push with him. But she gave up after years with family members talking in her ear. She did all of that shit. She had to work 2 jobs. She sacrificed for him. But that was after years. That's when she gave up. Y'all be on some 1 minute type shit. You ain't at 6 figures yet? It's been a year? Nah, you're not good enough for me. But what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying?
I have an interesting, I don't know.
Go ahead, please.
I have an interesting, twist to it though.
Right.
To what you're saying. Like, what would you say to your daughter if she was with someone like that? Like someone, I haven't seen that movie, but was
you're gonna love it. For my daughter, that is a good question because I have a daughter. And I've had this conversation even to the point of an argument with my wife, right? I said, when my daughter grows up and she has an understanding, relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, I'm going to tell her, listen, whoever you deal with on a serious note, deal with that person for love. You have to love that person. Don't love the person for what they have. You have to, this is my thing. You that person has to be compatible. That has to be your best friend. Someone you can have a conversation with. Someone that's going to literally die for you. Look at those. I'm not saying money isn't important. I'm not saying he can sit on the couch all day. No, but that's not the top reason of why you value him. And vice versa. If you just go in, I only want to be with, this person, I'm dating him because he's financially well off. You're just looking at materialistic things. What happens when those things are gone? And you fall on tough times. I don't want my daughter to have that scope. The society is getting crazy, but it's my job as a father to be like, yo, listen, I'm not saying date a bum, but the finances shouldn't be a priority. You will be working. You will have your own thing. That's why your parents are killing themselves. So you'll be okay when you get to a certain age. However, don't knock the Steve Urkel. If he loves you, he's willing to die for you. He'll do anything for you. It don't matter where he is now. He could be at McDonald's as a cashier, but if you see him in school, if you see him getting in a trade school, trying to get certified, if you see him doing you see him constantly pushing. Like I said with Taraji in that movie, after years, if you see, I'm not saying she got to wait that long, but if you see it, but give him a chance. You get what I'm saying? If you just marry just purely off of materialistic shit, what happens when it's gone? You get what I'm saying? So
I had someone that said that was what's the term where you like comfortable chilling, like you always come on playing games. Yeah, content. Thank you. I'm forgetting a lot of words. I gotta start reading more. But anyway, someone called me content, and they called me that when I was working for Facebook as an AV engineer, and so it's a regular 9 to 5. Morning, coming in the afternoon, I'll come home and I'll chill, play my games or whatever, talk to the homies, and even chill or spend time with her at the time. So it's like, I don't know what to say. It just doesn't make no sense to like why you think like that. And I understand like I guess she wanted more, like how this woman wanted more, for the guy to do more and whatever, have their own business or whatever the case is. But I'm saying is like it's a build to it, and I kind of recently just started that job at the time where we was talking, so it's like give me some time.
How
Like,
old are you?
Hold on, this was like I think 2 years ago now.
How old were you?
I'm fucking with you.
I don't know.
All right, here's the calculator. Let me help you out. It's like we still
Nothing to go off the calculator.
No, I'm trying to think. I was like so 27. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
27. My birthday's in the middle of the year. So.
It's not too bad.
But at the end of the day, it's like the man has to.
All right. Most men don't become wealthy until the age of the late 30s or late 40s and 50s. Women has to understand that this guy who's mid 20s and just hitting his 30s and he's just wealthy to just sweep you off your feet. This thing we have to attain that. As men, we have to grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally. We have to grow to love ourselves for ourselves. Understand that we're being played at many different angles and then recognize who we are, who we want. Find this person between all these women who sitting here playing games. You know what I'm saying? It isn't easy for no party. But at the end of the day, women is a whole lot less that they have to prove or learn within their partner. This is why I'm going to say that. There's a lot of women who don't sit there and actually learn how it is to love a man. There's a lot of women who don't know how to love a man. They feel a man should love them.
I'm cute. I'll fuck them all day.
No. That's all men need is some pussy, and that's love.
That's it.
No. We need to be catered to. Well, like a massage is cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Being told I'm great, whispered in my ear on a day-to-day basis can make a man do a lot. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you really believe that. You behind that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I call and I'm having a bad day and you say, yo, do you know who you are? Yeah. Do you know who you are? Mm-hmm. Fuck you mad for? Yeah. This is what you do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Anybody? Yeah, so you ain't gonna have to work. Sometimes a man needs, like, it's like women put spirit, they bring a spirit into a man if they do what they need to do correctly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not saying this is some list that they should be following. No. As a woman, they know that man how to be behind. But why you feel like you got to do more so you can just remotely even give that? Yeah. You know, like we got to go on a trip twice a year for you to tell me I'm great? Yeah. Why? Why when I'm sitting here not busting and my ass on a 9 to 5, I did 13, 12, 11 hours and I still made sure that you were good. Yeah, right. Why I can't get that whisper in the air, and that alone is enough to be like, I'm gonna kill myself every night for this woman, every day, because she know that I'm doing it for her, and she thinks I'm great.
It's the appreciation.
But that's us. Yeah. What you just said.
It's that appreciation.
If she thinks I'm great, I'm great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not all the homies over here. Not because my son pulled up in a Lambo because his girl bought it for him. Yeah. Not because he went on a trip because his girl took him on a trip. No. Not because, you know what I mean, all of this happened. No. If just you think I'm great, I'm great.
Yeah. I don't need all that other shit. As long as you have my back, man. It's because you could be going through some tough shit. And that's the thing. As men, we're expected to just, take the shit to the face and oh, you be all right. There's a pat on your shoulders, but when y'all going through some shit and y'all devastated, if we react the same way, you don't care about me, you don't give a damn. So for me, and the one thing, I just feel women have the luxury of changing the rules for themselves. For us, we can't change any rules. Boy. So, and you were saying something earlier where it was like, if you ask her to go and get a pen, she's gonna tell you fuck off. But if she asks you to do it and you say no, it's a problem.
You posted it on Facebook and
it's so funny. I was just teasing my wife about this. What was it the other day? What was I doing? I was just in the bedroom, right? And I was like, babe. She was like, what you want to eat? I was like, I want some Haitian food. You gotta drive to this restaurant. 15-minute drive. I do it all the time. I don't even hesitate. I hear family hungry, whatever. Wow. wherever I gotta go. I'm out. Cool. She was like, nah, I don't want to drive that far. That's too far of a drive. I looked at her. I said, wow. But the thing with us, we let them off, right? Whatever. All right, cool. No big deal. To be honest, I was like, whatever. Today, she's hitting me up. I'm working busy. I finally talked to her. She's like, oh, on your way home, she's like, oh, you coming? Can you get me some Chick-fil-A? Mind you, I'm almost here. Like, I'm nowhere near Chick-fil-A. Me in my head, the guy in me was about to signal and start busting the Yui. And I said, nah. I had to get on my Kevin sandwich. See? I said, hold on. And it's not all the time, and it wasn't to be petty, but it was like, there has to be a lesson taught in that because I go for a food run, no matter what you want. I've gone to other states to get you what you want specifically to eat. So I was like, and I'm like, I said, nah. I said, and then she was like, are you going to get it? And I was like, no. I was like, nah. I said, I'm tired. I was at work for 10 hours today. Like, I'm really exhausted, and I'm already almost home. Like, I'm not near Chick-fil-A anymore. And she goes, really? She's like, wow. And I'm like, and then the Kevin Samuels in me came in. I said, let me ask you a question. The other day, right? And I said the other day when I asked you for some Haitian food, you weren't at work. You were off that day. You were at home with me. I said, what did you tell me? She was like, oh, I told you I wasn't feeling. No. That's not what you said. There we go. I said, you know exactly what you said. And I said, it's coming back to bite you in the ass because you're not getting no Chick-fil-A. I said, any other circumstance I would have went. But I said, there's times, and because she is who she is, I'm not going to do that to her all the time. But there's times where you have to remind them, like, yo, this is a give and go. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying she's not willing to sacrifice. She has a million times, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about, like, the small shit. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, I would go to fucking Junior's to get you a cheesecake. That's right privilege. Now. Right. Woman privilege? Is that what we want to call it?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, shit.
And when I tried to explain it to her, I was like, yo, you literally said you didn't want to drive there. She was trying to do everything to explain the situation. So she was like, really not going to go? And I'm like, no. Like, you need to understand because we always do it. Because we bend to their will to some extent where it's like, you know what? Even if I don't want to do it, I feel bad. Like, damn, my woman's hungry. You know what? As a man, I want to make her happy. Let me just go. It's my wife, whatever. But I was like, today.
I had a homie that pretty much had the same situation. But, I mean, like, his girl was coming home and he asked her to pick up something on the way home. Already? It's on the way. It's actually on the way. It's not like your situation where it's away. It's on the way. And she pretty much barked at him like, I don't want to pick it up or whatever. Mind you, he have the kids. And she blacked on him because she didn't want to go pick up whatever he wanted, right? But I know for a fact, he would do anything for her. Like like you said, he would go, whatever food that she want, no matter where it's at, he goes get that shit. I'd be with him sometimes. He'd be like, yo, I'm about to pass by your crib and go drive to the spot to get some food for me and my girl and kids or whatever. Come through? Yeah,
even
come
when
through.
We don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You think I'd always be in the mood to just get up and, what do you need?
Yeah. Especially when we're playing our games.
Exactly.
I'll relax on.
Well, you guys are pretty much proving a point that,
especially what you said. So,
I asked you. You said no.
This is what happens.
All right.
So this is how I process.
Wait, but I would do it for you though.
I ain't a bitch.
Yeah. Not finna bitch about it. Because this is going to turn into a fight. And you're going to drag it. And then I'm going to end up.
Oh, no, that's
you don't want
all of that process in a man's head before going, all right. Okay, boom. Now, like we just was talking about, there's woman privilege.
They have the ability to start changing their story,
right? This is not considered a lie to them.
This is not lying to them.
One moment they said, I don't feel, point blank, done. That's it. Okay. Next time you mention it, I wasn't in the mood, but you didn't say that. But that's what I was feeling. Oh, fucking K. We all got to be Mother Nature in this bitch now.
Yeah.
I got to just feel what you feeling.
Yeah.
I got to understand what you feeling all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And why you switching your answer? I'm not switching. So you didn't say that though.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden you're making a big deal out of something. Now I'm making a big deal
Right.
by pointing out the fact that I take it on the chin and keep it moving. Right?
Yeah.
Now, but then when I pointed out, oh, why you want to fight? Hey, yo. Fight. There we go. That was crazy.
You OD though.
Point it out. And it's like, bro, are you serious right now? So I got to go to this degree to point out that I do something that you wouldn't sit here and do. I'm bitching. I'm making a situation. I'm making an issue. Okay, this is when the Kevin Samuels come in, right? This is why I say that. The reason why I say that is because you're being masculine right now. You feel like you're old when you didn't actually do the work.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by masculine. What work did you? I worked 10 hours, 12. Didn't say you didn't work.
Yeah.
I said I worked 10 to 12. What was your number? No. Fuck that. What was your number? Men and women should be equal, right? What was your number? Okay, your number was 8, maybe 9. That's fine. Okay, do you want to go to the statistics of what was done at each person's job?
Yeah.
Because that's equal.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't want to be equal. You don't want to be technically or logical equal. You want to be emotionally equal. Okay, well, guess what? I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel like shit today too. No. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time I feel like shit.
But
every single day I feel like shit.
I still do it.
I'm not even going to mention doing anything. I feel like shit every day.
Yeah.
What do you mean you feel like? I feel like shit every single day. Yeah. Because I don't get offered the same that I'm offered. I feel like shit every fucking day.
Yeah.
There's there's no console that comes after that.
Yeah.
No. What you mean you feel like shit? So I don't do all it.
But you see the defensiveness that comes in. Here's the thing. If we call anything out or we address it, right? And I call it getting in my Kevin Samuels bag, right? I had to do that today. It's almost like, so you're really not going to do it? It's almost like it's coming off like I'm being petty. It's not that I'm being petty. I'm just trying to highlight when I was hungry and I asked you for something specific, you weren't willing to do it. You didn't want to do it. Whatever. You were tired. And I took that and I was like, all right, maybe she's tired. Whatever. She don't want to go. That's fine. I let it go. I went about my business and ate whatever else I ate. Cool. But when I'm in the same shoes, you're not gonna make me feel like shit.
Guilt trip you.
Yeah, you're not gonna do all of that because there goes that women privilege, right? Am I gonna do that all the time? Absolutely not. Does she sacrifice and do shit for me? Absolutely. But I'm talking about the small shit when it matters. I already told my shorty I'm gonna get her. I'm literally gonna fucking try to copyright for her. Can you do me a favor? Yo, when I tell you, if I had a fucking nickel for every time she said that shit in the house, can you do me a favor? Yo, the remote could be right here. In the center. She's right here, this bear, and I'm here. Can you do me a favor? Can you pass me the remote? And I'm like, all right, babe. Like, I get it. You may have to, like, extend yourself a little bit, but you can reach it. Did you have to disturb? You know what I'm saying? But I do it. So it's the can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Now, if I say, can you do me a favor?
It's a probability.
Oh, I'm tired right now. Or So it's funny. I mean, and I guess, you know, that's why I say it's very important to give a Kevin Samuels moment because we rarely do and we barely do it. And I think because of that, they get spoiled with that behavior. So I will hold myself responsible where I don't, you know, call her out on it more often. It's been already over a decade. It's too late. She's already stuck in her ways. So at least now, you know, just try to make her a little aware, like, hey, see it from my perspective. She couldn't get mad at me. She had to take the loss. She was like, oh, fuck, I can't be mad at him. I did tell him I didn't feel like going to get his food. So she had to take the loss. But anyway, let us continue unless you had something to chime in. But it is a thing. Listen, we don't mind being gentlemen. We understand we're your kings. We'll die for you. We'll do all of that. But the point being is you're our queen. Be willing to die for us. Be willing to do the small things as well. And that's all, you know. And I'll leave it at that. But let's.
This is Sparta.
But y'all gotta come get y'all girl right here. I don't know who needs to give it a training. If this is that new generation, and she's part of our generation. She's at 31.
Yeah.
Going down her social media feed, looking at what all these other girls are posting, and all that other shit that's what fuels them.
Yeah.
Oh, look what she's getting and look what she's doing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what her man and what she got going on. Don't worry about that.
They
2
can't
weeks
do-
later,
Yeah.
he's cheating on her. She gonna be on there crying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Anyway,
This baby, but you wouldn't even give that man a child, and he had the nerve.
No,
Listen,
he
woman.
didn't take care of her.
Listen, woman.
your point is coming.
You keep trying to see. You told plenty of women this bullshit. You're talking to a man now.
But I'm being
You're talking
honest.
to a man now.
with no ties to you.
You had a baby by a loser. And
Yes.
you expect people to give you and say, well, she's young or whatever. No, ma'am, it counts. It counts. And that child is 12 years old. And somebody had the courage enough, the character enough to marry you. And what did you give that man? You didn't even give him the child that he wanted, but he had to take care of another man's child. That is
No, but he didn't.
Jesus Christ. Did you guys live together?
And yes, and I paid most
I
of the
don't give
bills.
a shit if you paid most of the bills. See, you still want to tell a story from a woman's standpoint. The man had a job. Well, go ahead, tell us the story the way you want to. Because I'm going to teach a lesson. See, what she wants to do is tell us how great she is. See, I'm a teenage mother, and then I went and got a bachelor's, and then a master's. And see, I'm driven and I'm motivated. Now, how many student loans debt are you in?
A lot.
I didn't ask you that. How much debt are you in?
Last time I calculated, I just it was like 80,000.
80,000. How much are you making annually?
I am making 65.
How much is your janitor boyfriend? Husband. I'm sorry. How much did he make?
He just told me, he showed me these checks, and he would bring on the
What?
overtime because it's a well-to-do.
How much did he make?
Answer the question.
Okay, like 22, 23 an hour, depending on what shift, what
How
was the
much
season.
how long were you guys married?
We were married. We were been together 9 years, but we were married 7.
So you had to find
Yo!
how much money did he make?
We always found separately.
He slapped the
You were in
table.
school. Were you working full time?
I was working part time, which
So
I
no, you were not. You were married while you were in school, yes?
Yes.
So who paid the bills while your married ass was in school?
Me and him.
No, he paid the bills. You were working part time.
No, but I was still paying.
Oh,
I was still
Jesus
paying
Christ.
that.
Listen, this you wonder why. It's simple math, man. Could you have afforded to live and go to school without him?
No.
Mm. Mm-mm.
That's why I didn't touch anything.
You got your bachelor's. Did he have a college degree?
I did that
Did
way
he have a
when he
college
wasn't in a
degree?
picture.
Did he have a college degree?
I don't know. We weren't together when I got my bachelor's. I
Okay.
started over in nursing. I got my RN later, so I had my master's.
All right.
So
So when you were
Did he get his
y'all been
bachelor's?
together how long? 9 years.
yes,
But you were married 7.
yes,
You're 31.
yes,
You've been together since you were 22.
yes.
So when you were in college for undergrad, were you guys living together?
No, I met him soon after I graduated.
When did you got married after you graduated from college?
Yes,
Right. And how much debt were you in when you graduated from college?
a lot.
Right. And what age did you get married? 22?
Yeah.
Right.
You guys moved into an apartment?
Yes.
All right. And then he had a job as a janitor.
Well, when we first moved in, he didn't have a job, but I believed in him.
I don't
And
give
that's
a
why
shit. You got a job. Like
Right.
you said, when you were in grad school, you couldn't have done it without him, could you?
No, when I was in
No,
nursing
you
school, I
couldn't. And let me
couldn't.
guess, and when did those student loan payments start? When did you have to start making payments? After grad school?
Yeah.
So you didn't have to make any payments on your undergrad?
Yeah, I had to make payments on
So
my
you had to make
undergrad.
payments on
and
your
grad.
undergrad while you were in grad school, right?
No, I was on hiatus when you were in
Right.
school.
So after you got out of grad school
Yeah.
and you graduated grad school, what year?
I don't even know. I'm just so tired. I'm just so
I don't want to
frustrated.
hear this.
That's when they
sad
losing.
shit.
They don't want to talk no more. I'm tired.
I I don't want to hear this. Sorry, what was me?
You're supposed to be my brother. You're alpha.
I don't want to hear this because I'm tired of black women like you who reproduced and had a child and wants goddamn excuse and then you get rid of good men because you think you all that.
No,
I don't want to hear it, ma'am. You graduated with your master's in 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, so you're roughly 24, 25. That means somewhere during your life, after you got a bachelor's and a master's, that no working janitor still had to pay some money towards light, rent, food, your college student loan debt, and he doesn't even have a degree. He had to spend money putting food in your child's mouth because it ain't his. He didn't even shut up.
I'm sorry.
He didn't get a child out of the deal. He's paying for another man's child who you called a loser. And then you have the nerve to come over here talking about, I divorced him because he wasn't ambitious. And then you're going to get out here on the open dating market and tell this story. You are a permanent side chick, ma'am. You're a side chick because of your character. I don't need to hear the rest of the story. I don't need to hear how cute you think you are or how special you think you are. I don't want to hear any of this bullshit. I'm so sick of black women like this. Just think that because she got a degree. Remember? I got a degree and I'm a 7. I deserve a doctor now. It's these level up channels that do this shit, man. And she has practiced telling this story to women and suckers for the longest.
So I had to do that for him. You can ask that same question you asked before. How long he's been with her?
I don't need to ask it now.
Been together for 9 years.
Got married
for 7. Daughter is 12, which means he was introduced to that child when she was 3.
Most of her life. Right.
Basically raised that child. I'm gonna give this one take, and y'all can have the floor with this one. The only thing I heard out of her was just trying to take any credit that he could have possibly received. Did you work part-time? Yes. So that means he was taking on a majority of the bills. No, I was helping. No, you're working part-time, you're in school. There's no way that part-time money is making a dent where it matters. Maybe a cable bill, maybe a light bill, not rent, not student loans, the child. She took every opportunity to just try to not give him any credit for anything that he has done. Basically, when you were down and you didn't have it, you basically said without him, you wouldn't have been able to do any of it. But now that you've achieved it and you have it now, you repay him by divorcing him. In my head, he's kind of annoying me a little bit because, again, he was with you when your daughter was 3. He asked you to have a child. He stayed with you for 9 years and you didn't want to give him a child? To me, that's crazy. I wish he would have been the one to leave. It must be killing him, the slap in the face. When you were down and out, when you were trying to build yourself, I was there. I was holding the bills down. I was doing all of this shit. Every question he asked, it was just well, no, I got my master's and bachelor's, and no one fucking asked you that. Some women, when y'all do that shit, answer the fucking question. Like, y'all go to everything else. I didn't ask you that. We're not talking about that. She was just trying to really make herself seem like, oh, I'm pristine, and yes, this and that. No, like, give the man his credit. He was carrying you for a long time, and now that you're in a position where you're up, you have these 2 degrees, you have a master's, and you're making 65. I hate to break it to you, sweetheart. I know retail luxury managers that are making 6 figures that have no degrees. I know people that do plumbing, lighting, that just took a trade that are making more than 65. Bro, you can go get an IT certificate right now, making more than 65. So it's like the fact that what annoys me is that she just didn't appreciate him. And then the fact that you just didn't give him any fucking credit for anything. Like, she tried to take, yeah, he's around the child, but he didn't pay for anything for the child. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. How can he possibly be married to you? You're going to marry a man that doesn't do anything for your child? He didn't pick her up from school. He didn't tuck her into bed. He didn't make sure she brushed her teeth. He didn't take her to the doctor's appointments. He wasn't taking her to the dentist. No, he didn't. No field day trips. Nothing. He didn't take her on vacation. Didn't buy her any Christmas gifts. Nothing. Come on now. And I'll leave it with that. That if anything, that's my biggest takeaway from that shit. Like some women will not give fucking credit where credit is due. What the fuck? Like, now you make more than him. Now you talk. When he was carrying you, you were fine with him being janitor Joe. You were fine with everything. 22, 23 an hour? That is not bad.
Facts.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? She said 65,000. What is that? Oh, I'm sorry. 65,000. Break that down. Quick, Jimmy. Quicker. You're like about $2-3 higher than him. And this is the shit I don't like, man. I don't like it. No, I'm not saying it's all women, but fuck it. A good percentage. It is a high-ass fucking percentage. The minute y'all make more money, I don't know what happens, what transforms in your mind. That doesn't mean belittle your man. When you were fucking just paying the cable bill and he had to grind it out. These are the kings that you keep with you, that you remember. It's crazy because if it was the other way around and your woman was carrying you and holding you down, what do you think you're going to do when you get a come up? What's the first thing you think you're going to do? Baby, here's that house. Here's that car. You never leaving her. You're going to value her even more. You're going to become the equivalent of LeBron James' wifey or Conor McGregor's wifey. That's even a better story. That found him when he was a bum in the streets and gave him a place. Come on, man. You don't know people's potential. That shit's crazy. But anyway, I'll leave that for y'all, man. My apologies. That shit pissed me off.
It's self-explanatory to me.
That shit is crazy.
I think maybe her love was more tied into materialistic things, maybe. And that's why when she got up, she decided to part ways. And that's when we going back to what we talking about. You can't put your love onto materialistic things because once that materialism is gone, then what do you have? What would you have left to support your love? You just gotta love the person that you're with for who they are. Well, for who they are and like how y'all grow together. So
trash. You used them.
Yeah.
You fucking used them.
Yeah, she did use them.
That's how I see that shit.
That is a
trash.
Got you through all that and then you divorced them. That is a use.
Trash. I'm sorry. Trash. The fact that you really denied him a child. That's another thing that's just driving me nuts right now. Anyway, yeah, ladies, y'all gotta come grab her. That shit's crazy.
Probably didn't want to have the child because she knew she was going to divorce him.
9 years is a long time, bro. I'm pretty sure he asked for that child. Like, you got married, bro. You trying to have a kid maybe a year into that, 2 years, maybe 3. I doubt he waited 9 years to be like, let's have a kid. To me, that's crazy. And then she's really trying to justify the shit. And that's what they do. They really try to justify it. But this is Kevin Samuel. He's necessary, like you said, because other women get to hear how crazy that shit sounds. Like, if you listen to that, you can't sit there and be like, yeah, she has a point. If you do, there's a prop that you're another toxic one. That shit's crazy. Anyway.